there a connection between a social media challenge and the death of two teenagers involved in a Dorchester crash? One of those boys was 14. A third teenager is in grave condition. Troopers are investigating if a challenge to steal certain Kia and Hyundai models was a factor. WBZ's Tammy Mutasa is live in Dorchester now with what we've been able to learn so far. Tammy?
Lisa, and tonight, two families have lost their two young boys in this horrible crash. Police say they were riding in a stolen Hyundai from Jamaica Plain when it rolled over several times here on Morrissey Boulevard behind me. Now, investigators are trying to figure out why the teenagers had that car.
That vehicle just rolled over multiple times.
Two families are mourning two teenage boys killed in a horrific rollover crash in Dorchester. One of them just 14 years old. Police say the boys were among four teenagers riding in a stolen Hyundai speeding on Morrissey Boulevard.
Got a car taken off from us on Galvin, just blew through a red light.
Boston police had spotted the car before it lost control and the boys were thrown out. Police also found a gun in the car after the crash. The impact waking up neighbors.
I was sleeping and then I just heard like a thump like that, and then kind of like shook the house a little bit. When I came out and I saw first a couple of cruisers, and then like a few minutes later there were like many different cruisers.
State police say a third teenage boy was rushed to the hospital and is in grave condition. A fourth teen boy, who's 15 years old, was also transported. He's expected to be okay. The crash comes as police departments across the country have been warning about a rise in Kia and Hyundai cars being stolen. It's part of a viral social media challenge where suspects tamper with the ignition to steal the cars. Investigators say they're not sure if this crash was part of that challenge, but they are looking into it.
I have 3 kids, and I tell them, you know, I don't mind where you go, but just let us know where you go and what you're doing. It's heartbreaking when you hear something like that.
State police say the crash is still under investigation. Police have not yet identified those teenagers. They say they won't be able to do that because they are under 17. Live in Dorchester, Tammy Mutasa, WBZ News.
Tammy, thank you.